Bike is still with us.
Yeah, I've not been able to get a word in edgeways, mate. You haven't fucking shut up.
I have. It's Zara.
I'm still sat here, mate. I'm not.
No, what Bike is doing, he's working very hard behind the scenes as well. He has a tough job on his hands when I go live. But he doesn't see, he knows what I mean. Al, it was you. It was you. Right, it was Al Mogg, Zara, okay?
Yeah.
Al, come on. Come on the panel, you have a chat. Right, it's 10:25. There is 101 people in. Thanks for joining. Mark Kelly's channel link will, Mark's channel link will go up there soon, and many other channel links, and through the hard work of Leah.
Don't bring Al Mogg in, mate. Don't bring Al Mogg in, mate, because we're all gonna have to sit here and play fucking Gooseberry, are we?
What Moggy?
Yeah, we'll all have to sit here and play fucking
Mogg.
Gooseberry.
I'm so polite normally. I call you by whatever, but Moggy, that's your new name now, Moggy. Okay. Yvonne Driver as well. Thanks so much. You can't come on the panel. I'm opposite. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to take that one, but right.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, I'm going to leave you to it for a minute. Beauty therapist, by the way, new name, but thanks for your comment on the, I think, Wednesday Night Live one. I was going to take that one down, but I thought, no, I'll leave it up, actually. Why not?
Dino.
Loads of new names. Right, I will shut up now.
Dino, go for a piss, will you?
I've got my pad. I'm all right. Just give me a sec.
Oh God, let him use his tenor lady.
That's so good.
They're brilliant, aren't they, mate? I've told you about them. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've got a fake. I can't. That can't be you.
If you've got mate, don't forget, don't use the tenor ladies because you'll end up pissing up your back.
Only Bike could come out with stuff like that.
Yeah, boys piss up the front, girls piss up the back. It's true.
Oh my God! No, have you ever? When's the last time you were female?
I'm sorry. Right, wait a minute. Right, when your little ones were in nappies, right, the boys always pissed up the front, and the girls always pissed up the back. Right, if you were tenor men or tenor ladies, the same principle applies.
I don't. Can I just declare to everyone, I'm only fucking 35. Like, don't stop it right now.
She's still in the middle there. Hadn't quite figured that one out yet, Biker. Hang on.
I'm about to turn 36, and I'd like you to see me birthday party that I've sort of planned for myself because of all this COVID shit. Bollocks. It's like a massive
bit James. James, be patient. It's only 10:30. Moggy, I can tell you're very jovial tonight. You want to keep chatting Zara up for a minute while I go off for a quick break. The Catwoman, that's not you backstage. So all these people have been trying their hardest backstage. If it is you, Cat, just send me a text, but I don't think it is. Not one of you's got on apart from the crying man, which I thought I would do that for Mark. Okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No worries, mate. It won't happen again while you're on. I'll see you in a minute.
All righty.
I'm sorry, it's the delay. I sound so rude. Mark, I'm really sorry. So if you say something, I'm probably going to have to wait 10 seconds so I don't interrupt. I really do apologise.
No, that's all right, Zara. I'm totally used to it.
That's how it works, Zara. You've got to wait for somebody to finish talking before you talk because of delay between all our connections.
Eddie. You found your pipe to pipe up, have you, son? Well done.
I've been piping up all night, love. You've just not been listening.
Do you know, I've just not heard you over the sound of my own voice.
There you go then. There you go. What can I say?
Oh, whatever. Okay, Eddie. I'm old enough to laugh at myself. I'm just saying. Eddie, how are you anyway? How's your night been?
My night has been hectic up to now, mate. It's just about sort of ended. Yeah. I'm doing a lot in background you don't know about.
I don't know anything. I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that, or a follower. I don't know like who I'm talking to. I'm interested in certain subjects, and they're quite taboo. But Mark's hit on a lot of them, so I think we'd get on.
I can discuss absolutely anything at all. Right? If I don't know about it, I'll research it and I'll come back to you. If I know about it, I'll talk to you about it.
Well, just tell me about what you want to talk about tonight, then. Just talk. You have the floor. Come on. Without me being bloody rude.
I talk about anything. I can't give anybody a subject to talk about. And that is it.
Okay. Well, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
But first thing that comes to my mind, my next sip of red wine.
You are?
My next sip of red wine.
Okay. So here's something I've always wanted to know, because I'm not a lover of red wine because it stains your teeth. So what is the first one to try? And my friend said Shiraz, and I was like, no. The other one said Cabernet Sauvignon, and I was like, oh. So go on, give me your advice on red wine.
Right. Sauvignon are very bitter. Merlot are quite mild. I prefer the Shiraz. Yes, red wine does stain your teeth, but I just take mine out and put them in a jar overnight with a Sterident tablet, and that sorts them out. But yeah, red wine does stain your teeth, but it's a good source of iron.
It's a source of, if you're pregnant. I don't recommend that to anyone pregnant, by the way, drinking red wine.
No, but it is. It's a good source of iron. I mean, if you're drinking
Guinness, apparently.
Yeah, I like my Guinness as well. But that doesn't stain your teeth.
So once you've had your red wine, what's your favourite thing to do?
What, after the red wine?
You're like me. Once you're drunk, once you're a little bit tipsy, what do you like to do?
Right, I don't get drunk.
I don't get drunk either.
I never get drunk.
Did you hear me in the last live? I definitely wasn't drunk. I was just talking over everyone as if it was the Zara show. So I wasn't drunk.
No, I never get drunk. I have always had that principle. I used to when I was a young'un, and I got so ill it were untrue. And I used to like my beer, but I didn't like the after effects. So I compromised, and now I drink till I've had enough, and I don't get drunk, and that's it. I know when to call it a day.
Do you know what I do? I drink a pint. I drink a glass of water, like half a glass of water, half a pint of water in between drinks, because drunkenness is basically dehydration. You know, the headache and stuff.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
So I just drink that, and then there you go.
Brilliant.
I mean, I'm type 2 diabetic, right? I'm type 2 diabetic,
with a bit
so.
More substance?
Sorry, what was that?
Shall we do something with a little bit more substance? How's about fuck the whales? I'm joking. I was going to say, my daughter did a thing.
We don't need to, it already is.
What?
Sarah, I've had many whales in my time. Let's not go there.
You've had many whales. Don't. I probably live nearby them. People don't walk. I live in such a gorgeous area, surrounded by lakes. I don't know why they don't walk. I really don't.
Well, I live in
What's wrong with you?
I live in sticks, and I walk all over, literally.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I live in a little village, and I've got everything around me. I've got no cities or anything. I I've got everything around me. Wildlife a lot. I love it.
Eddie, I just
It's
turned on the
lovely.
news.
Go on, Ben. Sorry.
Oh, don't do that. That's the worst possible outcome
I
of
just turned
everything.
on the news for our local area, so I turned it off. They reckon we having 200 of these migrants moving round here.
Have you seen the new thing that's happened in Afghanistan?
Yeah, it's all the Afghan people that are coming over. They're just taking loads and
They
loads
said
out of
that
Afghan.
the Taliban have taken over Afghanistan.
Taliban
That's
have.
just a new excuse. But thank God I bought shares in the arms. Do you know what I mean? So I know when they
Amiga,
I know what's going to happen.
Amiga Coda, you're about to get a bollocking now.
Oh, big time.
Amiga,
big time.
you shouldn't have put that comment in. You're talking to a Yorkshireman here and you've mentioned that L word.
Oh.
Will, guys, just sorry, Zara. People have been asking, Zara, honestly, I'll be two takes. People have been asking about Fluke tonight. So I've been saying, yeah, he'll pop on later. And it's got to like 25. So I'm thinking, oh, he might not. But he's just confirmed now in the chat that he will be popping on.
Oh, God. It's going to be a quiet night then, isn't it, for fuck's sake?
What, with Fluke? He barely says anything. That's the trouble when he comes on. We're chatting away and it's like, when's he going to bloody start talking about stuff?
I know, he just sits there.
He just sits there.
Fuck all. Yeah.
I was told I could be muzzled the other night.
Say again, Zara.
Well, I've just stop laughing. You're laughing at me, aren't you? And I just
not at
you.
No, Zara. We're talking about Fluke.
It's much funnier laughing at Dean. Honestly.
See that ball patch there, Mark? See that? I never noticed that until James Patrick McDonough did. And then people started being quiet and nice to me because they didn't want to mention it, and I sussed that out. And then I started asking people. I thought, hang on a minute here, this could be true. And I've started asking people, because I can't see the top of my head, right? And I do my best by bending down and putting my glasses up, but I haven't got eyes on my forehead. So I can't really see the top of my head. But I have started noticing. Yeah, I've done it. That's it, Mark. I was getting to that. And I have realised it's bloody true. So yeah, I'm thinning on top. This has only started since I did YouTube 6 months ago. Okay, yeah. I'm 52.
Deano,
you look after your hair. You look after your hair, Deanology. You look after your hair better than I do. Look at the size of my big afro hair. I've got like
I wash, Zara, honestly. I wash it
but if you see my
twice a week.
How big and curly my hair is, and I can have.
Go on, no, Ben. You were going to mention my balding thing.
Yeah, I got a solution for that. Next time Cat cut Aussie hair, maybe Cat could give you a bit of Aussie hair to put on there.
So it would have two different colours. It would look quite punkish, right?
Aussie hair.
Yeah. I'll do that, Shane.
Do you know what? I could say something about this, right? Because Aussie's been here where I live, and he molts, and he's left quite a few hairs knocking about. Now, Ben, thinking about it now, I could, instead of putting those hairs in the bin, I could have actually done what you just said.
Good idea, Kat, wouldn't it?
What did he say?
I'm actually on now. I'm going to talk now.
Right, guys, please, Kat, how are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm a bit offended, you know, calling me a fake. I mean, come on, of all people.
No, before, that wasn't you, was it?
Yeah, I text you.
Kicks me because I'm not kicking.
See? Are you
Yeah,
actually getting that?
it was a different picture.
Yeah, I know it was because I'm on a different phone. So it's
Well, you know what I've been used to over the last few days, so please forgive me for that. Yeah, I've just no need for that. Do you realise what she said to me?
No, tell us.
No,
Tell us.
no, it can't. That can't even be said on Friday, mate.
Oh no. Hey, Cat, respect, lass. Respect, lass. Whatever you've said, respect.
I'm gonna kick his ass, tell you honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the amount of trouble I've had because of this idiot here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he'll kick his
You
ass
tell
off.
us all about it. What's he done? What have you done, Dean?
What have you done? What have you done? I'm not saying nothing. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, he'll be off for a piss in a minute. You'll watch. I'm just going to nip off for a minute. I won't be long. You watch.
Guys, I know you're waiting for Fluke, but he's making you sweat.
He's literally doing his own live stream.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys.
Dino, just a quick
Yvonne,
one.
go on, Ben. Sorry, mate. Go
Just
on.
a quick one before I go. You know, when I logged off earlier, I booked.
Yeah.
I go away on Sunday, then I booked another one for December to Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
It's
Not
shut
too
in
far
December.
away from me, mate.
Blackpool's shut in December.
Is it?
The pleasure beaches and things like that, but well, it kind of is, isn't it? With it being
There you
an
go,
holiday
mate.
resort.
I mean,
That were a good day out. What me and Card a couple of weeks ago.
It's
'Cause
just
it
good
is-
for the walk up the prom. That's about it. The attraction is really worth it.
And the weather and everything, it was just one of them days. You had the weather and the pleasure and
Yeah.
a couple of stupid coppers and all that was come across by accident. They were just I was about to say something and then Cat jumped in.
And
Just
then
watch that video.
this chicken shit wouldn't go in the water fountain, so.
I was filming. I weren't going to get my gimbal wet or my phone, was I?
Oh, you'll take
I
me.
did Trafalgar Square.
yeah, you only put your fucking hair in it.
You needed a
Well,
wash.
it needed washing, mate.
Yeah, that's when your bald patch showed, mate. When you put your head in the square.
It's all that chlorine they put in it and bleach.
That's where it all stemmed from, mate.
It stemmed from frigging 6 months ago when I started YouTube.
No, I was going to say, Dino, boy made me book up for December too for nice food in these hotels. They do look after you. Bed, breakfast, and evening meal. What more do you want?
That's it, mate.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice break. So anywhere new is always a nice break.
Completely, just imagine this if it snowed in Blackpool in December. How different would that look? So,
And
Blackpool in winter, we only think about it in summer. So why not, Ben?
And another reason I won't go is see the lights. Apparently,
Can I
there's
tell
on
you
from.
the difference? It'd be smackheads covered in snow. I've never been to a place covered in more home and I don't judge. Jesus Christ, people need help, but there seems to be no help up there. You know, for homeless people. I've never seen so many homeless people on a boardwalk in my life.
That's the same countrywide, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Biker. I know Blackpool some years ago now. I think I had a TV then, so it was over 6 years ago. And I think they did a documentary or two about Blackpool, the town itself, how it's become run down and one of the poorest towns at that time, I believe, and the biggest the biggest drug problems there, like you just said. But Biker's right. It's that rife now. Okay, it depends on the size of the town and things like that and the population, but yeah, it's rife everywhere.
They've allowed it to get out. They could subdue it if they wanted to, and they haven't. So Blackpool must be the most corrupt, if you think about it. Because they're allowed having this to
I
happen.
don't know about that because, and Cat will vouch for this, in London, the Met Police are a league above.
Yeah.
In fact, compared to down there, they're all pussies up here,
Yeah.
to be honest. But yeah, but they're all corrupt anyway. I say all, obviously not 100%, but you know what I mean by that.
They seem to be getting worse. They seem to be getting a lot worse, not better.
The word
Yeah.
is mostly.
It seems to be
Yeah,
getting better.
you're right, man.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
mostly.
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a move, Dino, so I may see you on Tuesday, if not, maybe Wednesday.
Tuesday, Ben. Oh, you'll have to remind me. I've not.
You
Tuesday's
mentioned
his
about
birthday.
you mentioned doing the thing for Ben's birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Right. You've held me to that now. So, yeah. Okay. So Tuesday night. About what time's best for you, Ben? It's your birthday.
Don't bother me. You just let me know. Otherwise, I'll go to the entertainment in the hotel. Up to you. What? Don't bother me.
Okay, mate.
If you log on, you log on. If not, we'll leave it that if you want.
Nah, I think we'll go on and say happy birthday to you.
Ciao, buddy.
Have you got the mask yet?
No, I'm going to meet Fod at the football game and get it that way.
No worries, mate. Nice one.
Right, see you later,
Okay.
Ben. Right, you
Yeah.
get yourself sorted out, mate. Enjoy your trip.
I'm off to bed because I've got to be up early on Sunday, so I want to come early night to get myself ready for Sunday. By the sound of it, I've got to be up at the coach park for 7:10, and I won't get into gone 5 in the evening.
Right, mate. You crack on, mate, and I hope you have a bloody good time.
Enjoy
Yeah.
yourself.
Take your books with you. Plenty reading.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Good night, Ben. Take care and well done, mate.
Yeah, okay,
For your progress. Your progress
Good night,
that you've
Ben.
made. Nice one.
okay, bye.
See you
Yeah,
later,
big
Ben.
love for Ben.
Be good, fella.
Superb community supporter, as Leah keeps putting up in the chat. A great community supporter, and he has got a channel. And whether it's content on there or not, I just believe I've said it many times that if you show your respect by just subbing, just give him a subscribe, and that's like saying, "Nice one, Ben. You do enough content by coming on a live and talking." Doesn't have to be a video what's put up, in my opinion. Someone backstage.
Oh, could that be? Oh, could that
I don't
be?
know, actually. It's a new name to me. I don't think it's a troll.
No.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
not.
if it's bloody Ben, drop me out. I'm not doing
Oh, no. Guys in the chat, I'll give you 2 guesses who this is.
It's going to be
Who's going to be the first one to put this name up in the chat?
The
Quiet.
Piper.
Quiet man. It's going to be
come on, let's see who gets it.
It's going to be quiet man.
Someone backstage, people have been mentioning this certain name for quite a while now.
Leah.
Come on. No, not today, Satan. No, he doesn't get on mine. I think he's got the hint now. Come on, guys. What? And yeah. No, okay then. For God's sake.
Right, what fucking hard, mate, was it?
Good evening, Fluke. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm great, actually. Thank you.
Good evening, fella. I hope you're going to be quiet tonight, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and not say anything.
Like, fuck yeah.
And Mark, you can stop doing that bowing shit again. All right? No, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone in the chat. I'm sorry I'm late, and I was doing so much other stuff, and and then I went to subscriptions, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, oh, shit, Dino, it's Friday, and I was like, oh, shit, so I thought I'd better get on quickly. And
Fluke apologises a lot.
Listen,
You know, there was
wait a
no
minute.
time slot. All I ever said to Fluke is, Luke, round about 10:30 onwards, bob on, and he's apologising for saying that. Anyway,
Dino.
welcome, Fluke.
Dino.
You know that. You're always welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, Dino. I appreciate it.
Dino.
It's a pleasure for me, mate.
Fluke were quiet for 10 seconds then, mate. Man, he couldn't fucking talk because you were fucking voicing over him. Let him speak, for God's sake.
I am. You've just been talking over me as I were talking over Fluke. So come on, what's the difference?
I was talking over you.
Talk over me. He's talking over Bike. He's talking over Fluke.
I waited for him to finish.
I'm finished now. Sorry.
You won't let Fluke get a word in fucking edgeways, mate. That's
well, that
wrong.
makes a choice. That for irony.
Yeah, you won't. Poor guy.
I've got to do the Henry Crinkle impression, so I do apologise. Here we go.
He's sat there.
I'll just start singing.
I hope you've not just given him the call there, mate.
I'll just start singing all over.
Anyway.
Dino.
I'll just start singing all over you all in a minute. I know how much everyone will love that.
You'll go for it, Kat. It'll shut him up in top left-hand corner because he will not fucking shut up.
What, Mark?
No, I'm on about. I said left. I said left corner.
Your left-hand corner.
All right. We're talking about him with ball patch. There we go. That narrows it down, doesn't it? There we go. Shush. Right, Fluke.
I'd like to say hello to Kat because I love Kat to bits. So I just want to say hello to Kat and everyone in the chat as well. Mark from New Zealand is a superstar, and here's some bowing down for you, Mark. Right, and Eddie and Zara as well. So, and thanks again to Dino for having me on as well. I appreciate it. Sorry, I got waylaid. I was doing a ton of research about another video we're doing tomorrow, so I kind of got waylaid with that, and it was.
Fluke,
I'll tell you what, that's a rabbit hole and a half.
That rabbit hole you've been down for a long time, mate. I think you're getting deeper and deeper. But do you know the last couple of lives where we have tried to bring up a certain person who you've recently researched, Susan Mitchie?
Oh, you got the book, Kat?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant book.
I haven't started yet. I only just come the other day, but yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, well worth the read. Well worth the read. I'm glad you bought that because that's fantastic. I can't believe it's still available. I bought that in 1992 or something like that. It's like, so yeah. Sorry, Dino, I cut across you then because Kat put that up.
No, I was just thinking within the next, I don't know, a few minutes or so after we've all had a good crack, we've tried to bring up a certain person who we spoke about in private by the name of Susan Mitchie.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting thing what we talked about, and if you want to bring that up soon, that'd be great, mate. It's up to you.
Is there any recent sort of updates on her?
Yeah, she's still a communist and has been for the last 40 years, and she's now, advising your conservative right-wing government. How do you square that circle? A card-carrying member of the Communist Party is now advising your right-wing Tory government on policy for the COVID pandemic. So go figure that out.
Well, that just means she's been advising them without you knowing for a long time, and now they're just deciding to let you know about it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it takes people digging into this stuff because even when she appeared on, I think it was Good Morning Britain, she appeared on, and this is such a limited hangout. It's untrue. But what's his name? Who's the husband and wife team that are on Good Morning Britain? Madeley. What's his name?
Judy Madeley.
Richard and Judy. That's it.
Richard and Judy Madeley.
Yeah, it was Richard said to her, but. Are you coming on this with political affiliations, right? Now, he said political affiliations, right? And she said, no, I'm here as a professor. I'm here as a scientist. She's a scientist of behavioral science. She's a scientist. She's a professor of behavioral science, right? She's not an epidemiologist. She's not a virologist. She's not a doctor in the medical sense. She's a doctor in the psychological sense, right? That's the difference. And what's his name? Sorry, Zara, you said his name. Peter Madeley. I don't know these fucking people.
Richard
Madeley. Richard Madeley said to her, "Do you feel that your political persuasions have something to do with your opinion?" Right? I didn't mention the fact that she was a card-carrying member of the Communist Party. Oh, he seemed to neglect that little piece of information that the public might want to know, but he decided not to address that.
Can I just interrupt there? Because I'm quite political. And can I just tell you where to go and fuck yourself? Because you're talking about the greatest journalist that you are quoting right now is fucking Judy Madeley. Judy Madeley, who gets her tits out, and she works for ITV. Honest to God, are you having a fucking
Good night,
joke?
Yvonne.
You're
Thanks so
quoting
much,
Judy
Yvonne
Madeley
Ryder. Thank you.
as a qualified journalist.
Yvonne Driver, I'm
She
sorry.
sold her soul 28 years ago while her tits had gravity. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off. Like, are you fucking for real? The last real journalist has disappeared from this country. They've all sold the souls to the BBC. The last one that I know of.
Can we say the
Richie
word
Allen,
triggered?
and he got booted off YouTube.
Can we say the word triggered?
You need to turn your mic up, Mark, again.
It's not as bad
You
as
can say
the
it, but
C
it's
word,
like a
so I
new
guess.
age word that my son's made up. Yeah, I was triggered. I'm sorry. I was triggered by Judy Madeley's tits. Okay. And a gay husband.
Why? Sorry, I just mentioned a
Say what you
communist and
fucking
someone's
want.
talking about tits.
Sorry. I'm
I
really
don't know
sorry.
how we made that connection. I do apologise.
Oh.
Maybe Zara can explain.
It's the effect you have on people, Fluke. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think the connection the connection between tits might be
Oh,
real.
is this Fluke?
I do
Hello,
get, you know what, Mad Monk,
you
right? I do get the impression like Zara does like a good rant, I believe. But she's all right, I reckon.
Sorry, I could. Sorry, I
Do you know
couldn't
what?
be rude. I wanted to make the connection between. Sorry, my camera keeps going funny. Why Richard Madeley didn't question Susan Mitchie about her affiliation 40 years as a member of the British Communist Party and what that's got to do with
I don't
tits.
know why he didn't.
Yeah, because he's not a journalist.
Do you know why?
That's why.
Because he's
I'll tell you why he
employed by
didn't question her,
fucking
because
ITV.
he's not a journalist.
Huge big contract.
One at a time, guys. Please, one at a time. That'd be best.
Freelance journalist.
Did Sarah say that Judy was a journalist?
Judy Finnegan is a journalist. Do me a favour.
No, none of them are fucking journalists. Richard's not a journalist. Judy wasn't a journalist. He could have questioned Judy on a fucking labia size. Do you know what I mean? Who would give a fuck? He's not a fucking journalist.
Who cares?
That was my point.
Who cares?
So you're reinforcing what Fluke was pointing out?
Trevor.
Sorry, I actually, I probably am. You've just, as you've said, you just triggered me, so I apologise. And this is somebody else's channel and their stream, and I'm really sorry, but I do find myself amusing at times, but I need to shut up. Sorry.
No, you don't. You don't need to apologise.
Thank you.
Just don't apologise. Just clarify your statement, because we don't know what you were talking about, because we were talking about Richard Madeley and his wife interviewing somebody that's advising the British government on COVID policy in this country, who is a card-carrying member of the Communist Party, the British Communist Party. And why didn't they question her directly about her political affiliations? That was the point. And you haven't kind of made...
She didn't have one, because she's a fucking dumb bitch. She's a dumb bitch. She's a walking vagina. Fuck her off.
Which one? Mitchie or Flanagan?
Judy. Not his real bitch, the fucking side homosexual. His real wife, legal wife. Richard Madeley's a gay. And I've nothing against gays. I've got like a gay best
Zara, do you think there's a difference between presenters and journalists? Mansby, she's brilliant in my chat.
Not anymore. There used to be, but there's not anymore. No, there used to be. Journalists were allowed to dig about and get the best story. Now presenters and journalists both present what the BBC
Why do you think they became?
what Channel 4
Why
want to.
why do you think they didn't stick to journalism and they went on to presenting programs?
Journalists will document facts.
Sorry,
as opposed to whereas a presenter will just present a narrative. That's the difference.
Exactly, Mark.
It's gone from presenting true news to presenting what the conglomerates, which are filtered down via, lobbying systems and things like that, systems. It's what they want you to say.
Stg money,
So now
yeah,
I don't turn on
absolutely.
TV.
Sorry, Sarah. Steve, yeah, you're going to get paid more money for being a TV presenter, no doubt about it. But I don't know, it's just an opinion, really, a strong one. But I think a true journalist, someone who's out there for the truth. So I'm not talking about mainstream media. But a true journalist would stick to that job and would never become a TV presenter.
Hasn't been allowed on TV. A true journalist. I know 187 doctors in the Barrington Declaration, right, that are not allowed on local TV. They are professors, they are doctors. They are not allowed to speak on local TV. Why is that? Because the ones that are paid by the BBC and already have pre-contracts, they are speaking on their behalf. So
Can I just bring this down one? Sorry, Sarah, it's just that people are asking in the chat. I mean, not people are asking, people are saying that they're confused, and I think they're talking about this conversation. It sparked off at some point with you and Fluke, and I think people are confused as to what we're talking about and why it's got to this point. Can we go back to the beginning?
I apologise.
And how this began? Oh, we don't have to. We could end it right here and now and talk about more serious shit, which is not TV and,
Deano, can I just say something? My camera keeps cutting in and out, so I do apologise if people.
No, it's fine, and I wish you'd stop bloody apologising, Fluke.
There's lots of people put stuff in the chat, so I just want to say thank you. But for some reason, the comments have stopped on StreamYards again, so I don't know why that is. But, so I can't respond to all the comments. But if you can translate them, mate, if people have got questions, I'm happy to answer them if I can.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
What I would like to say is the crux of the problem that we have around the world is we have CNN and Fox News and MSNBC and all these other channels, the BBC, Sky News, Channel 4, Channel 5, ITV, putting up absolute front presenters. Mark's made a good point there. Presenters, they want to present you with the narrative that the government wants you to hear. And rather than journalists who will dig in and present, if you've got like two scientists that disagree with the COVID narrative and two scientists that agree with the COVID narrative, put them on telly, right? Question and grill the pair of them, and then present the results of that questioning to your audience. That's journalism. Anything other than that is not journalism. So don't get confused, Zara. That's journalism.
Filming as well, though, Fluke, right?
I'm absolutely pissed off because
filming as well,
anybody that wants to hear true journalism and hear the other side, watch richieallen.co.uk. He got bumped off YouTube, but he's on podcast just about. He's been kicked off Twitter, kicked off YouTube, but he has the most amazing doctors. And go onto the Barrington Swirly. It really bothers me because these are all doctors and professors that are saying, I disagree with what they're saying about COVID. I completely disagree. They've never behaved this way ever before. It's a compliance test. That's exactly what it is. And they can all go and fuck themselves. and I'll say it publicly. Sorry. I'm quite passionate about politics. Not even about politics. I never have been before, but I am now. Sorry. Right, I'm going. I'm not saying another word. Go on. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. I've embarrassed myself once again.
I don't know. Where's Deano gone?
He'll go for a pee, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, is it? Okay.
He'll be back.
This is what I'm not saying the left is right and the right is right, and President Bush or Joe Biden or this, that, and the other. That's irrelevant. What I'm saying is the core principles of journalism here are to extract as much information as they can from various sources and disseminate all of those opinions in a measured way to present that to the public and let the public decide how they want to think. And this isn't going well, right? I've been in touch with Mike tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, and this is just one example, right, of what is going on. Right, and I know you can't read it, right, but that's one sheet of A4, and that's the second sheet of A4, and there's at least 6 other sheets of A4 of that, and that is constant. Everything is about right-wing extremism, and what they're trying to do is turn the tables on anybody that questions any government anywhere in the world, right, and they're going to call you a right-wing extremist. If you oppose the COVID narrative, if you oppose any narrative in the current situation to do with government or pharmaceutical companies or whatever it is, or the financing of all this stuff, and now they're trying to link all of that in with anti-Semitism. Because if you're anti-COVID, you're obviously an anti-Semite now as well.
The first thing that pisses me off about that, right, the original Jews were black. They weren't white. So don't know what you imposters are doing. I do not accept Israel as a country. I do not. So there you go. Call me an anti-Semite all you want. Call me an anti-jam artist. I don't like jam. You know what I mean? Fuck off. I don't care. And I'm not. I'm really not. It just really annoys me that they write the rules, then they bloody extort the rules, and they impose the rules. Do you know what I mean? Like, who has that much power? And these are completely.
Tell you what, it brings me back to something Grandma used to tell me: sticks and stones.
Go on.
Names will never hurt me. Don't worry about what you're characterized as, because anybody that knows you is the only people that can truly say what you're like. It's people that know you.
But don't forget, I've got 2
people
children.
That don't know you can call you whatever they like. You know, the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse, great movie.
Anti-Semite.
You know, he's teaching the bouncers how he's teaching the bouncers how to react to people that are trying to get an illicit response. And the bouncer goes, well, what if somebody calls my mama a cocksucker? And he just looks at him and he goes, is she? You know, it's that simple. You can
rack off.
The point being is anybody can say whatever they like to try and elicit a response, but it shows the measure of the person responding as to whether or not they do or not, and how they do. You know, don't worry about being called a Semite or a. You know, I'm an anti-Vegemite person through and through. Give me frickin' Marmite all day long. So fucking what? You know, people can believe whatever they want to believe. I believe I saw a purple unicorn flying from the east to the west.
It's not a race. You're not a race. You're not a race. You're not born Jewish. You're not a fucking race. So fuck off.
Exactly.
Mark,
that's
just quickly,
control structures, you know.
Mark, sorry, just quickly. If Deano comes back on, just tell him I'm having to switch connections because I've got a connection problem. So I'm just going to switch connections. So I'll have to jump off for a second.
You're good as gold, bro.
All right, mate. You're going to have to go into the background again.
Sorry about that. I got cut off.
Yeah.
Mate, you're a piss. We know you're it.
It all got a bit heated there, Deano.
Right, I missed that. Come on, recap me and stay calm.
Right, Floke's got connection problems. He's going to come off and then come back on again.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Right. I think you might have me back.
Coming to.
Yeah, we've got you back.
You never went.
You good?
You never went,
Well,
mate.
he did. He just
I
dropped
don't know
off
what happened
slightly.
there. I just switched connections, but I thought I had to log out of StreamYards and log back in. So that's why I thought I might miss the connection.
No,
That's
it's
what
fine.
I've just had to.
Yeah, you never
They
went,
buffer
mate.
it up for a
God.
certain point, so you can do that.
Okay, so what happened there, guys?
I don't know, mate. I were doing my modding shit, mate.
No.
Okay,
Zara was saying
you-
some things about,
said-
we're talking about
I
the
said,
media in general and just the
Jews
way
on
that
race,
things are
Jews on
presented and
race,
the
and
way that it's
original
not
Jews
being
were black,
presented in a way
so-
that it's not being presented in a fair and impartial manner. I mean, that's the point of what we were talking about. This is not being presented to the public in a fair and impartial manner, and that's the whole point of journalism, is to prepare, to present this stuff in a fair and impartial manner. And why would the BBC not have Mike Yeadon on, ex-CEO of Pfizer, for 30 odd years, 30 odd years, a vaccine specialist that absolutely says, no, don't take this vaccine, and the BBC won't have him on. How's that being impartial?
I got
If your argument's that strong, bring him on and ridicule him, but they won't bring him on. That's the point.
Yeah. Michael Yeadon, I had his video up on mine. I got a community guideline strike for him a couple of months ago. That little 5-minute video of him telling you about the vaccine.
Yeah.
And they said it was because of medical misinformation.
Yeah.
So they call him
Malice.
Michael. Exactly. It blows your freaking mind.
Because he
Molly
works
Simpson, give me a thumbs up. If I say Mick Miller, Mally, if I say Mick Miller, give me a thumbs up. If that's what you mean by that. I Spies in the chat, guys. Sorry to interrupt. Mansby still in there. Anyone else new who's joined, because there's 117, and forgive me if I've not seen you in the chat, but good evening still. Sorry to interrupt, but is it worth carrying on about this presenter, this crap?
No, we were past that.
Right. I just thought I'd recap on what I'd missed.
Put YouTube on. Carry on.
No worries.
Deano, can I just comment on something today? I was doing some research today, and I came across a place called Canfield University in the UK, right? And so I started digging into them, right? And there's a ton of information, and I don't want to give all the information because we're going to try and do it tomorrow on Mike's live stream. But there's one person there called Winnie Banayatima, right, who's linked to the United Nations. And she's also a member of the board of directors for something called the Global Fight on AIDS, Tuberculosis and Malaria, which is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And this is just one donation of 32 listed on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Guess how much that donation is? Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to guess it because I'm going to tell you. $731,783,690, and that's on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and that's one of 32 donations to that.
Well, they're getting the packet out.
Right.
I think they might be all right for a few quid.
People will still.
I don't think they need a PayPal
and they'll
account.
Still walk around and wear a fucking face mask like a cunt. Honest to God.
Zara, one sec. If you can just no disrespect, but if you can just keep the kind of language down a bit. Don't mind the odd shit. Fuck this and all that, but the C word, I'm not, but people are offended by that. But it is my channel, and do you know what I mean? I do like to leave my lives up for people. I never watch them back myself. But Dinika, good evening. I Spy Audit, massive respect for that guy. No doubt his channel link will go up there soon from Leah. So big respect to anyone else who's joined. So Zara, you know, just try and, obviously we can tell you're very passionate, just like Fluke is, but you both do it in a different manner. Let's try and find some decent debate here. Okay.
I agree. I apologise.
Can I also say, while I've just interrupted you, I'll let you talk in a minute, but I've just realised Kat's gone as well. If you're still listening, Kat, much love. I mean that, and yeah. Thanks for coming on, and I'll speak to you soon, right? Beauty therapist as well. Thanks for coming on. Two up still in the Jamie Malloy. Good evening. Leah's just put I Spy's channel link up in the Master Ron still in there. This is where it does lies and deflects. Yeah, keep your opinions coming, guys. It's great stuff. We do try and read as much as we can and react to it. And we've got people, you know, these guys who are on tonight on the panel. Great stuff. Keep it going. But Zara, you know, tone it down a bit. You've been great tonight, but you know. Let's listen to Fluke and respect his. I wouldn't say opinions. I would say let's respect the research he does, and he finds out a lot of, I would call it, truth.
Can I just respond to that?
What you're saying is
Deano?
that's what my life's about. I research an awful lot, so I'm very passionate, but I'm really sorry because it's not my place to put it on your channel. Do you know what I mean? I am really sorry. So I apologize.
No, it's fine. If you've got anything to share and you're being respectful now and you're saying I'll not put it on your channel, my email link is on my channel. Okay, if you want to send me anything or something you think we might want to discuss, but I'm just going to let Fluke talk for a minute, Zara. But thanks for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Zara.
I'm sorry.
No,
Fluke,
don't apologise. Don't apologise. You've got nothing to apologise for. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. We all make mistakes, myself included. Trust me. And the way you learn is through mistakes. You know, you kind of look into things and you cock things up, and you have to go backtrack and research again. And this is what I do. I'm effectively I've probably become more of a researcher than I was an auditor. You know, but this is what intrigues me. This is what gets my boat floated. Yeah, is when I start looking into these people, because they make it as hard as you can to join the dots, but they can't legally stop you from joining the dots. So there's always a legal way of you joining the dots, right? And we've got to all do this for ourselves, because the BBC ain't going to do it for you, CNN ain't going to do it for you, MNLSD ain't going to do it for you, and all those other people, they ain't going to do it for you. It's up to you to do it for yourself, and I do it for myself, and I know Mark does it. And I mean, so what I was going to say was, just quickly, if obviously I was going to say if Leah's in the comments, but obviously Leah's in the comments. If you could pop up Bastion Radio's YouTube channel for tomorrow night's show, pop that up if you wouldn't mind, please, Leah, because I'm going to give you another little a little snippet of what we've looked into. Right now, everyone's heard of the Council on Foreign Relations in the United States, Mark?
Yes,
it's like a big bunch of criminals that advise your government, basically. Just a big bunch of commercial criminals that advise your government. That's basically what it is.
You're talking about the CIA?
No, the Bilderbergers.
That's the CFR.
The CFR, not the CIA.
No. Council on Foreign Relations. Now, there's a company. There's a I say company, but you know, apparently they're also. This is another people called the Institute for Social Dialogue. Right? I don't know what sort of that's supposed to mean, but thank you, Leah M. Her name is Shasha Helvek, right? And she's the co-founder and CEO of this company. Right, and they're also linked with Google, Facebook, and Microsoft. Right, they advise the UK on counter-terrorism. Right, which might sound great, but she's also a member of the European CFR, the European Council on Foreign Relations, which was funded by Bill and Melinda Gates to the tune of $800,000.
Can we join the dots?
There's so many links.
You know, I do this with a laptop and a mobile phone. I don't have a bank of like servers or something behind me. You know, that's a fridge freezer, by the way. That's not a server.
Right, guys.
Hello, fellas. I love that name. Superb, mate.
Right.
So that's what we do. That's what we do, and it's kind of everybody can do this. I don't want to dissuade people, and people think, oh, how do I find all this information out, and da 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 da, and it's not. It's just about joining the dots. You know, it's just about joining those dots, because you could. I don't know if I can screen share it or whatever, but you kind of the way I do it is I don't use Wikipedia as a resource. Don't get me wrong, and I wouldn't suggest anybody does, but it's one of the ways that you can link other things. So I would use, say, like to do that research that I did today, I used Wikipedia, I used the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation website, I used ISD's website, I used Cranfield University's website, I used I then transferred between their Wikipedia page, where I'd listed all their alumni, I think they call alumni. I'm not sure if that's even the right term, but these are the people that advise the university. Alumni, I think that's what they call it. And then you look at some of their alumni. You know, one is Barclays, ex-Barclays Bank CEO, which is linked to the World Economic Forum. Another one was Andy Bond, ASDA CEO, linked to owned by Walmart, again partner of the World Economic Forum. Andy Palmer, CEO of Aston Martin, again pictured behind a World Economic Forum doing a speech at the World Economic Forum. And then another guy called Warren East, chairman of Rolls-Royce Holdings, which is a subsidiary of BMW, and he's also an ex-holder from Arms Holding, which is a World Economic Forum partner. You can do this yourself, guys. You know, you don't, you know, and I've always said to people, don't rely on what I say. Do the research for yourself. It's there. It's available. You've got to dig into it, and it does take time, but it's well worth doing, because you'll educate yourself. I'm not educating you. You'll educate yourself.
Well said, Luke.
Do you know why nobody does it? Because there's Coronation Street on the telly, and there's EastEnders, and there's constant distractions. It's like you don't want to accept real life for what it is. You'd rather live in this distraction. I'll leave them to it. And to be honest, I've now got to the point where I'm just like, leave them to it. Stop trying to help people when they don't want to be helped. So now I just want to meet like-minded people, and that's it.
Well, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you. I know people like to close the door and turn the world off and watch EastEnders or Coronation Street. I agree with, and I understand where they're coming from. But what I'm saying is, if I just told Mark about all the research that I've done today and sent him all the links, and he started digging into it again, and he started sharing that information, that's what's important. It's not about ignoring it. It's about funneling it and changing it and pushing it on, and other people pushing it out. That's the important thing. I don't get paid to spend 6 hours, 7 hours on the internet doing this type of research, you know, and spend another 4 hours tomorrow on a live stream for nothing, because I don't get paid to do it. I do it because I know it's important, and I know it's real, and I know people need to understand it.
Yeah.
So it's not about not putting it out there, as if some people, don't get me wrong, people who watch Coronation Street don't really care about, you know, a £731 million donation from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to a Mickey Mouse fucking entity that
they just
that are being corrupted big time. It's not about bragging. Who's bragging? No one's bragging about anything.
Just hang on, guys, before you start getting a bit heated. I can allow that for a little while till it gets overheated. But Mansby, sorry, Fluke, Mansby's left the chat. I just want to let people know that Mansby is excellent for me as a moderator and as a person. So thanks, Mans. Good night. Rest well, and I'll see you next time. A few other people have joined as well, so thanks very much. Darren Russell, I'm doing absolutely great, mate. I feel fantastic.
Right. On that note, I'm going as well, mate, because it's past my bedtime.
No, it's way past. Do you know what? It's way past your bedtime.
It is, mate. I'm honestly, mate, I am knackered. Right. I have done so much backstage, mate. You won't believe.
I would actually.
Right. I'm not prepared to do this anymore, Deano, backstage, mate, because I can't be myself online, mate. I can't do it. I can't do both. I don't know how Leah does it. I really don't. But doing both, mate, it is so fucking difficult, mate. Dealing with these fucking idiots that are coming on right now.
Yeah. Are you talking private chat though, Biker? Because
I'm talking both, mate. And the abuse I've got tonight via private chat and via email is unbelievable.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We can.
Right.
We can talk about that tomorrow.
Right. In all honesty, mate, I don't deserve it. Right. But it's like water off a duck's smack, mate. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the shit that I've been getting. Right. The fucking idiots, and that's it. I've said nothing untoward towards anybody ever in a live stream or in person or whatever. I've never done that. That ain't my style. But yeah, I've been getting abuse over the last 2 weeks. It's getting to a point where I've just about had enough of it. And I'm not prepared to take it anymore. The fucking idiots, and that's it. Right. Anyway, good night, everybody in chat, and good night to you guys on live. Right. I will catch you again. I'll be on again. Don't you worry. I'm not going nowhere.
Take it easy, Eddie, and just ignore the fucking haters. Fuck them.
Oh, yeah, mate. But I've not had this amount of shit.
Yeah, I know where Biker's coming from, and I'll speak to Biker tomorrow at some point, or maybe even no, it won't be tonight. Stroke this morning, but
no, it won't be tonight.
We'll sort Biker. We'll sort it, mate.
No, don't worry, mate. I'm like I said, it's water off a duck's back, but I'm not prepared to take it anymore. And that's it.
I know what you've been going through this past, like you said, but tonight, obviously,
right.
When you said private email / private chat, I kind of get where you're coming from. So we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Right, your private chat you can see.
Yeah.
Emails to me you can't see. And I won't share them, but I will fucking deal with them, mate. I really will. And the person
I know that.
Them, I will deal with them.
I know that, and I think at this moment in time, it's the worst I've felt, and I know for a fact you're gonna sort this one.
Oh, I will, mate.
I know we're talking cryptic, but
I'm not like I said, mate. I'm not prepared to take it anymore, and I will not take it anymore, and that is it.
Yeah, no worries. And you said you'll be back on, so what I get from that is it's not like you can't take these lives anymore. It's about the private crap that you've been taking, and you will sort that.
Oh yeah, I will definitely sort it, mate.
Yeah, I know that. So yeah, Biker will be back.
Yeah,
no doubt whatsoever, and it is way past his bedtime.
James
and
Bond.
He's just explained the reason for that. So, mate, you just take it easy tonight and enjoy your weekend.
I love it. James Bond, you can fuck off with your comment and all, mate. Right, I'm off. See you later on. Good night.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
Strong as an horse's Biker, but I know he's took a lot of shit lately, and I'll just leave it at that. But I do have a strong connection with Biker, and you don't know who he is or what he's about, but I do, and he will find you out. That's all I will say on that with Biker. Do not rile him up, because he will leave things alone 99% of the time. But tonight, I think a individual, or maybe 2, 3 at the most, have got to him. And they brought him out of character, and he'll deal with it, guys. So please, all those supporters of Biker, don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
I look forward to catching up with you next time. All the best.